how to use MindMeister for beginners. Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use MindMeister as a beginner. Whether you are planning a project or brainstorming ideas or organizing your thought visually, then MindMeister can help you to do it all with ease. So if you are new to MindMeister and want to learn how to use it, then this video is for you. Now let's understand what is MindMeister. So basically, MindMeister is a web-based mind mapping tool designed to help you to visualize and organize ideas. You can collaborate in real time and manage your tasks all within a clean and intuitive interface. It is completely cloud-based, which means your map are saved online and accessible for any device. MindMeister is especially popular for brainstorming session, project planning, and note taking. Now, education diagrams and the best part, it supports real-time collaboration, so multiple users can edit a map at the same time. Now, let's get started. First thing first, what you have to do is just come on to this website, which is MindMeister, and then locate sign up button to right top right. Just simply click on the sign up. Right now, I have an already an account, then I will not create a new account. But if you're a new user, just simply enter your full name, enter your work email and password. But if you have a Google account, just simply click on the Google or Windows. So what I will do, I will just simply sign in, log in with MindMeister. Once you have sign up, you will taken to directly to your this dashboard. Now let's explore the MindMeister dashboard and get familiar with interface. Now let's break down the vertical menu app in the left side. Now this is home. This is your main landing page where you can see view or you can see view recent maps, or you can start with new maps, or you can see there are some templates. You can use these templates to get started. You can access imported maps as well. Now, if you go into team maps, so team maps, you are currently part of a team name tech, whatever team name is. Then, for example, this is a team map. So all maps created within your team will store here. There are also an invite button to add new members over here. Now just simply as you can see here, created by TechSurf. Now if I want to share this map with anyone, I can share with it. Just add their email address over here. Now let's go to my maps. These are maps you have created personally, not under the team folder. It's great for solo project, or if you are planning something privately, you can create from here. But this is just to for upgraded version. You cannot create my maps into free version. The favorite is if you start any map for quick access, it will show up here. It helps you when you are working on multiple maps and need to fast access to top ones. Now this is a trash. So basically whatever you delete, or for example if you delete maps, so deleted maps are stored here temporary, and you can restore or permanently delete from here. So basically, for example, this is a deleted map. Now if I want to delete this forever, just simply click on this three dots and you can delete it from here. Let's get back to home. Now we can create a map over here. Now we will start from a blank, start from scratch. It is useful for brainstorming without any structure. You can do whatever you want. Just let's explore the blank map and create one map over here. Now this is your blank canvas where you can double click on this specific text if you want to change it. Let's say this is maker idea. Then if you want to add one more tab over here, you can do that. Just simply enter, or you can hit enter or tab to create a child of this project. As you can see here, this is child of this node. Now let's create a basic map or structure over here. We are going to use YouTube channel plan, so I will just replace this text with YouTube plan. Then what I will do, I will press tab over here, or you can click on this plus icon over here to add the child. So let's create a child of this big plan. Click on it and you can add video upload. Then again, if you want to create more things, Like the second one, you can add a video's idea. Then again click on the plus, and then you can script load script topic, and then again came back, click on the plus icon. Then you can add editing and thumbnails. So this is a little bit short structure of your YouTube plan. Now these represent your major content areas like video upload ideas. Now let's, if I want to create a child of this video ideas, what I will do is just simply search on YouTube and then click on the plus icon over here. You can create child, and then let's get back. You can create a child of this video idea over here. Now if you want to create child of this, if you want to create child of the child version, you can add a lot of things. Now let's try to change the theme over here. Now as you can see here, from in the theme section in the right, you can change a lot of things over here. So this is a short demonstration of how you can add, how you can visualize things over here. So let's say if I want to add one more node over here, I can add that, but just typing, let's say if I want to change the text of this. Now, if you want to add comment, or you can add a connection, you can add, like, let's say I want to create new things over here, or I want to create connection. Just simply click on this specific node and then click on the add connection. Now you can add nodes as well. Just simply click on the node, just add node over here. Let's say if you want to add images, for that you have to have an upgraded plan. Then a lot of options are not free. Let's say if I want to add a link into this child, so what I will do is just simply click on it and click on the link and then paste it over here. Now if you want to make some roundy or bubbly, you can do that too. So you will get a little bit customization option. So yeah, this is how you can create your basic uh, mind map using blank page. You can let's get move back to our templates. Now we will see how many options we have, like mind maps, org chart. Let's say if you want to create organizational chart, what you can do is simply click on this organization chart and it will open the MindMeister editor. Now, so you can use these kind of templates to show your project plan template, schedule, risk, scope, constraints, object, overview. So it's all about how you are creative about your visualization. You can create a lot of things. Now you can convert ideas into tasks. If you have a master connected, then you can record a script for review. You can send to master task. You can do a lot of things over here. Now let's say for example, this is a real example, so you can understand the mind map structure. Use all major editor tools like formatting, notes, icon, and collaboration. See how to turn ideas into real project plans. So you should practice over here. Let's see how it looks like on the presentation. So I will click on the space or just move into our button. So this is some the animation about our presentation. So let's click on the skip. So this is how you can create your mind map. Now let's say if you are working with your team, so what you can do is just simply remove this now and then click on the create map. Now if you want to blank, or you can explore templates, click on the explore templates just to show you how options we have to use templates. So you don't need to go and create from scratch again and again. You can customize these to templates and with. Now click on the share. Now over here you can add any members over here. Right now, let's say if I want to add my friend, then I have to enter my friend's email address over here and then just copy, or you can copy the link as well from here. Now yeah, that's it for MindMeister. This is how you can create mind mapping. You have a lot of option in MindMeister. Just go and explore those things. Now if you want to integrate, what you can do is just from go into your setting. Now go to your account, and from account click on this account option to integrate like Google Drive or Dropbox into your MindMeister. Now after coming on this setting, click on the me and then go to services and session. From here you can integrate or configure, or you can connect with Google, uh, your Google account. Let's say I want to configure with the Google. Just click on it. I have already connected my account with Google. Let's say I want to connect with my Microsoft. Click on the connect, and it will take you to this Microsoft sign in page where you have to enter your email address and the password, and it will connect. And then you have to give the forward authorization. And from over here in my teams, you can click on the invite. From here you can add email address of your team members, and then simply it will send you to the invitation link to your friend. Now that's it for today's tutorial for MindMeister. If you found this tutorial helpful and informative, then simply like this video, and thanks for watching.